6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Nayab. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says the government is taking all-out measures to improve working of institutions at par with international standards. Ex-Principal Secretary to former Prime Minister has declared cipher conspiracy as a propaganda of PTI chief to secure his ulterior motives. Foreign Minister of Ukraine will arrive in Islamabad tomorrow on a two-day official visit to Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred two more Kashmiri youth in Kupwara district today. In India, more than 24 opposition parties have formed an alliance called India to challenge Bharatiya Janata Party in parliamentary elections next year. On fourth day of Gale test against Sri Lanka, Pakistan in their second innings chasing the victory target of 131 runs were 48 for 3 at stumps today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif says the government is taking all-out measures to improve working of institutions at par with international standards and provide the best facilities to the masses. He was presiding over a meeting to review reforms in state-owned enterprises in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister directed the relevant authorities to ensure transparency in the process of outsourcing the services as well as public-private partnership. He said the government will ensure that the caretaker government carry forward the policies of the national interest to achieve consistent progress. A delegation of Muttahida Qawmi movement led by convener Dr. Khalid Maqbool Siddiqui called on Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif in Islamabad today and discussed overall current political situation in the country. The meeting was held in connection with the Prime Minister's consultations with the allies regarding formation of the caretaker government. The delegation appreciated the Prime Minister on personally monitoring the federal government's ongoing projects in Karachi and ensuring speedy work on these projects on priority basis. Ex-Principal Secretary to former Prime Minister Azam Khan has held PTI Chief Imran Khan responsible for hatching cipher conspiracy, harming Pakistan's diplomatic relations, undermining country's economy and spreading hate in the society. This was stated by Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah while quoting Azam Khan's confessional statement at a news conference in Islamabad today. He said Azam Khan in his statement discussed that Imran Khan Niazi orchestrated the drama against country's interests to secure his vested political objectives. He said Azam Khan claimed that Imran Khan Niazi was told to refrain from misusing a secret document and making it public, which is a clear violation of the Official Secret Act. Rana Sanaullah said Imran Khan Niazi deliberately used the cipher to build a narrative against the then opposition. He said Imran Khan Niazi should be brought to justice for violating the Official Secret Act and keeping a secret document in his private possession. He said former Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi also worked in connivance with the Imran Khan in the cipher conspiracy. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Maryam Aurangzeb has said a special investment facilitation council will ensure consistency and effective implementation of policies for economic revival and stability. She was talking to Australian High Commissioner to Pakistan Neil Hawkins, who called on her in Islamabad today. Maryam Aurangzeb said the present government has taken immediate and concrete steps for revival of country's economy. This is Radio Pakistan. President Dr. Arif Alvi has emphasized the need for enhancing cooperation with Jordan in the economic and commercial sectors for mutual benefits of two brotherly countries. He expressed these views while talking to the outgoing ambassador of Jordan to Pakistan, Ibrahim Yala Al-Madani, in Islamabad today. The president reaffirmed Pakistan's steadfast support to the people of Palestine for their inalienable right to self-determination. Foreign Minister of Ukraine Dmitry Kuleba will arrive in Islamabad tomorrow on a two-day official visit to Pakistan. During his visit, the Ukrainian Foreign Minister will call on the Prime Minister and hold detailed talks with the Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. Pakistan and Ukraine enjoy close and cordial relations, particularly in the fields of trade, investment in agriculture and higher education. It is expected to contribute to further strengthening of bilateral ties between the two countries. The United States has announced not to allow any propaganda and disinformation for creating hurdles in the way of bilateral relationship and partnership with Pakistan. U.S. Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary Elizabeth Hurst said this while speaking at the International Conference on Diplomacy for Development organized by International Academy of Letters in Houston. Elizabeth Hurst said the United States is willing to work with any government chosen by the people of Pakistan. In his remarks on the occasion, Pakistan's ambassador to the United States, Masood Khan, said Pakistan and the United States will continue to work together to achieve the shared goals of peace and stability in the region. The World Bank has agreed to collaborate with Pakistan in efforts to promote digital economy by providing training, guidance, and financial assistance to young entrepreneurs. The consensus to this effect reached at a meeting between Ministry for Poverty Alleviation and Social Safety, Shazia Marie, and World Bank's Regional Head of Social Protection, Ms. Nicole Kinga. Shazia Marie said supporting talented youth in building digital businesses is essential for economic progress of low-income group. She expressed her appreciation for the bank's support to Benazir Income Support Program. National Assembly's Deputy Speaker Zahid Durrani has said Pakistan has made considerable progress in integrating sustainable development and aligning its legislative agenda with the anti-poverty sustainable development goals. He was speaking at the high-level political parliamentary forum held under the auspices of the UN Economic and Social Council in New York. Deputy Speaker said Pakistan has assumed complete ownership of Agenda 2030 for SDGs and is working relentlessly to strengthen its parliamentary institutions. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and across the world observed the accession to Pakistan Day today to renew their pledge to continue the struggle for freedom from Indian occupation and complete merger of Jammu and Kashmir with Pakistan. On 19th of July in 1947, genuine representatives of the Kashmiris unanimously passed the resolution of Kashmiris' accession to Pakistan during a meeting of the All Jammu and Kashmir Muslim Conference at the residence of Sardar Muhammad Ibrahim Khan in Abi Guzar area of Srinagar. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred two more Kashmiri youth in Kupwara district today. The troops martyred youth during a violent cordon and search operation in Bachal area of the district. These fresh killings raised the number of martyred youth to 8 since Monday. In India, more than 24 opposition parties has formed an alliance called India to challenge Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ruling Bharatiya Janata Party in parliamentary elections next year. The alliance said in a statement that the BJP is assaulting the character of republic and pledged to safeguard the idea of India as enshrined in the constitution. President of the main opposition Congress Party, Mallikarjun Kharge, said India stands for Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance. 12 people died when a wall collapsed in Golra More area of Islamabad this morning due to heavy monsoon downpours. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif expressing deep grief and sorrow over the incident. He has directed the administration to stay alert in view of the heavy rains. National Disaster Management Authority has directed all relevant departments to remain alert in view of the forecast of more rains. The NDMA issued these directions at a meeting with the provincial disaster management authorities, Rescue 1122 and other relevant departments in Islamabad today. The NDMA asked the MPDMA Punjab and rescue services to remain alert along with emergency equipment including dewatering pumps and arrange meeting of safe evacuation of residents from flood risk areas. On the fourth day of first cricket test against Sri Lanka at Gale, Pakistan in second innings were 48 for 3 at stumps today. The score is Sri Lanka 312 and 279, whereas Pakistan 461 and 48/3. Finally, the weather report. Hot and humid weather is likely in most plain areas of the country during the next 12 hours. Rain or wind thunder showers expected in Islamabad, Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Upper Eastern Sindh, North and East Balochistan, Kashmir and Pothohar region. Heavy falls are also likely at isolated places in Kashmir, Northeast Punjab, Pothohar region, Islamabad and Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa during the forecast period. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.